Hello everybody, it's Officer Murphy with the Rochester Police Mounted Unit. I'm out here for a ride today with Rozco. We're in the area of South Union Street, just south of East Avenue, over near the Museum of Play. Rochester's got a huge history, and the Mounted Unit specifically has a history that dates back to 1977. 1977, the Mounted Unit was formed. At the time, Mayor Ryan had reached out to members of the police department, specifically Gary Cicoria, who had an extensive equine background. At one point in time was nationally ranked in rodeo competitions. Gary Cicoria was a member of the Rochester Police Department, and Mayor Ryan reached out during the late 70s trying to revitalize the downtown area of Rochester. Gary spent the next couple of months researching and making professional connections all the way up into Canada. And later on that year, a couple of horses were obtained, and in the area where we are right here, again, which is South Union, if I bring you all the way back, looking north from where we are towards East Avenue, in that area there was the first barn of the Rochester Police Mounted Patrol. And in that barn lived Midtown Yankee and Downtown Dolly. And as we're coming up on the Museum of Play here on Union and Adventure Place, we're approaching the first training site of the Rochester Mounted Patrol. Well before the strong Museum of Play and all of these other buildings here were constructed, was the first training location. Now, this was just a large construction site where the members of the Mounted Patrol had constructed a round pen and other types of obstacles, and they would train here regularly with the horses. The Mounted Patrol continued to grow and eventually outgrew the location over at Union and East Avenue, and moved over to the South Avenue garage. At the time that the Mounted Unit was over at the South Avenue garage, the Mounted Unit, its largest numbers was 10 officers and 11 horses. And then eventually the Mounted Unit outgrew that stable location and moved over to its current location over at 184 Verona Street. And next year, in 2027, will be the 50th year of the Rochester Police Mounted Patrol. This is something that we're hoping to continue on with, videoing different areas of the city and talking about their historical aspect. It'll be Rozco and I just horsing around through the city, and I think it's important. It's important from a historical aspect that we don't forget where we came from, but also I think it's important from a law enforcement aspect, as it's incredibly difficult to police and perform the level of community service that the community expects from us without knowing and understanding the history of the community that we serve. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.